Well, welcome back to Two Camping Gurus. Today we're going to just do a quick video on how your mirrors should be properly adjusted before you hit the road. Welcome to Two Camping Gurus. If you like camping and the great outdoors, you are in the right place. On this channel you're going to find all kinds of information about camping, camping related products, reviews, and some tips and tricks for you to help make sure your camping experience is fun and as safe as it can be so you can enjoy the outdoors. So today I'm just sitting on our bus here, which we are slowly converting into a tiny house slash RV, and I'm looking at the mirrors thinking, okay, yeah, this is something that people forget, especially if you get headed out on the road and you get on the highway and realize if you're driving a bigger rig and you haven't properly adjusted your mirrors, it could be a dangerous situation. But you want to make sure they're adjusted correctly for you, whoever the driver is going to be, and you're sitting in the right position when you make those adjustments or have somebody else out there making the adjustments for you. Now mine are adjusted pretty much correctly right at the moment, so I don't have a second person with me. But as you can see, I am just sitting in the seat comfortably like I would be on a long drive. I would be leaning forward, for the most part. Now you may do this, but that's not where you want to adjust your mirrors to. You want to adjust your mirrors to where your normal driving position would be, sitting upright in your seat, leaning back in a comfortable position. Then you'll take a look at your mirrors and make sure they are adjusted properly and make any minor adjustments if need be. And how those should be adjusted from, and I'll get as close to where my eyes are seeing as I can, is you should see a little bit of the side of your rig. And right now you're seeing, of course, the side of our bus. We haven't painted or anything. And if you're interested in this bus, stick around to the end of the video. I'll tell you how you can check it out a little bit more. But you should see a small portion of your bus, maybe less than a quarter of the mirror should see the bus, and the other 3/4 should be showing the rest of your surroundings. And it's probably kind of loud, so I'm right there at the camera. And ideally, like these are really big mirrors, it's going to depend on your mirrors. It's good if you can see your wheel, your tire on the ground. In this particular case I can. And of course the top of your rig back there, if you can see all that as well. And maybe you should invest in different mirrors if you can't. You don't have to see those, but that would be ideal. And then the same thing goes for that mirror here. And all I did was I got the camera lined right up with my head here, my eyesight, and you can see about a quarter of that mirror has the side of the bus in it, and then it goes and you can see out from there to your surroundings. And you can see the top. If I just lean a little bit, it's a little bit harder on that side. But from a regular eye level position, I can see the wheel well slightly, so I know roughly where that is. So I'm making turns. I don't clip curbings and stuff like that. Now on this particular rig here, of course it's a school bus. There's a few additional mirrors. You have the convex mirror there that really shows a wider range, which those are fantastic as well. And then of course you have the crossing mirrors that show the front of the bus. And, we've gone back and forth about taking those out or leaving them, but I really kind of like it. You can really see down the whole side of the bus if traffic's coming up on the side of you. They're great that way. And then, of course, we have the other convex mirror on this side, which I'm going to be replacing. But the important thing is to make sure these mirrors, the primary mirrors, are lined up properly. So I'll just put the camera back here. So when I'm sitting in a position like this and I'm driving, my hands on the wheel, I can just quickly glance and see what's going on behind me, beside me to some extent. If I glance down at the convex mirrors, I can see very quickly. You don't want to be doing like this to try to see, is this mirror lined up right, And you don't want to have it lined up like this because this is not typically the position you'd be driving in. If you look, you really can't see much. You're going to be doing this every time. So, you don't really want to do that. And if you have them adjusted for this position, when you're sitting in your normal position, you're always going to be kind of looking to see. And you don't, seconds are, a long time when you're driving something this large on the highway. You want to be able to just quickly glance, see, and then go right back to at the front of the bus or the front of your RV. And then if you're going to look on that side, so you're going to be changing lanes, you want to quickly glance, see, be able to see what's going on. So make sure you take the time, get out of your rig before you hit the road, make any adjustments to the mirrors you need to make, so you can see when you need to, when it means the most. You might be driving down the road and there's some sort of a situation up ahead. You got to make a quick change. You don't want to be fighting to see if your mirrors are lined up. You want to be able to look and see, okay, I can make a change. I can switch this lane to that lane and continue going and avoid a possible disaster situation. Now there's one other mirror. If you're driving a smaller rig or a car towing a camper, you have your rear view mirror. In some cases that's not going to be relevant for you if you're towing something like that. But we do have this, great big mirror here for seeing kids in the bus, which I'm going to leave because we've designed this bus to have a straight shot to that rear window, and you can see that lower window there, so I can see back there as well. But anyway, that's of course a case-by-case situation. Well, thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. Make sure you take the time to get your mirrors adjusted right. Also, if you haven't done so already, make sure you click on that link down in the description to make sure you can get your free ebook and pre-trip checklist to make sure you and your rig are ready to hit the road and you've got everything you need to have a good camping experience. Also, there'll be a link down there for our website, 2campinggurus.com. Also, I think I have t-shirts we have for sale on Teespring. I'll put a link for those down there as well. Now, as far as this bus, if you're interested in the bus and us converting this, you can swing over to our other channel, Life the Wild Ride, and watch this conversion in process if that's something you happen to be interested in. At any rate, thanks for sticking around. Take care, happy camping, and we'll see you in the next video.